With it or quit it. With it, quit it.
What?
With it.
We about to turn up in this bitch. All right, when am I winning or quitting today?
All right. On Monday, Colin Kaepernick was revealed as the face of the 30th anniversary of Nike's Just Do It campaign. After being effectively blackballed out of the NFL in 2016, Kaepernick has sacrificed his employment and millions of dollars to protest against police brutality in America. And don't forget, Nike inked a contract extension in March, providing NFL with uniforms and sideline apparel until 2028. Joy, Nike's investment in Kaepernick is great for their brand. Wit it or quit it.
I'm going to wit it.
Okay, yes, that's the right thing to do.
There are going to be some people that push back.
Yes.
I demanded an all Nike room today.
She did. I put on the.
Yeah, Donnie's for the culture. Donnie's
I like at the visor. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
okay, all right. Ashley has Jeremy. I didn't tell you.
Demand the all Nike room.
That's fine. Oh, okay.
Jesus, Louise.
Ariana's just wearing it in her heart. That's what's important.
Nike.
Are you wearing Nike shoes?
Yes, Kyrie's.
Look
Look at
well,
these.
actually, Ariana's just
Dirty knees.
Ariana's the only one who actually dresses like she's going to work.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah. I try to
the
every
rest
other
of us
day, but
gotta just
Tuesday.
show up in sweatpants, like we work here. So
I haven't got the sweatpants yet, but they're coming next week.
Yeah. Anyway, so I decided to wear my Nike spacesuit today to just be extra, and my gold Hirachis, so you can eat it with that.
Yes.
But here's the thing: look, I've always been a Nike person because I'm an athlete. For real.
I mean,
and just recently, if you didn't play indoor soccer, then you didn't wear Adidas. I love Adidas now. I wear Adidas actually probably more than I wear.
I do. I mean, I like Adidas. Adidas try to capitalize on the rappers and stuff, but Nike just makes a better cleat for the people that are performing
I
on football,
play basketball and and the
basketball,
cleats,
the things, the equipment's
track.
good. And it's an American-based company, which is why I like it.
Okay.
Versus, Adidas.
Right.
And
Well,
Puma
now
and
people would try to disagree with you. You're doing a lot of the sweating today. It's very warm in here.
It's hot. That rapping Lil Wayne before this.
Yes, and
got
also,
me.
you have to calm down with doing all that stuff before the show. It gets you going. But you're wearing Under Armour only because you're representing Notre Dame. That's not your fault.
Yes.
Today, because you obviously have a Ball State hat on, which
Yes.
you can't decide. So anyway, the point is Nike's going to do fine.
Yes.
For lots of reasons. We'll get to Kaepernick in a second. First of all, Nike is worth $34.5 billion. That's with the B, not the M, the B. $34.5 billion, and
Can't wrap my mind around that.
half, 50%. For those of you doing the counting, 50% is half of their sales are international. And I know this is very difficult for us as Americans to understand that there's any other place in the world except for the United States.
Talk to him, Joy.
Being an American, I understand.
I forget a lot.
It's a thing that we do. We just tend to forget that there's other people in the world.
Right.
And
It's like a storybook if I hear about it. It's like,
right.
oh, they did that in the magical land.
That's a place somewhere else.
Cool.
I didn't know that there's people there.
I hope those people are okay.
Right. So the thing is, those people don't care about our flag. They don't care about our anthem. They don't care about our president. They don't care about anything that goes on in America because they don't live here.
Right.
So they're not offended by what Kaepernick does because
Nope.
they don't care about our country. And 50% of Nike's sales are those people. So just so you all know, the ones that are offended, that ain't changing. Not this much, not even a little bit.
Nope.
There will be no blip from the international sales that Nike gets, okay? That's
Yeah.
not even a thing they thought about. Also, I'm going to venture to guess this billion-dollar company worth $34.5 billion
Yes.
maybe had a meeting about the most controversial athlete in
Right.
existence in our time.
They had a list of pros and cons.
Right now. I'm
Right.
sure they had brainstorming, if you will. Like, perhaps we may get some pushback from half the country
Right.
if we do this.
What are the
okay?
sales that we might lose?
And
Possibly?
they decided, I think we're okay.
Yeah.
And guess what? They're going to be all right. They're going to be fine. Okay.
right.
And the reason that they're going to be all right is because these people that had Nikes that then decided to burn them had already purchased the Nikes. So Nike already has your monies. They've already got it. Just because you burn it into the atmosphere, which by
Right.
the way, I don't think is very good.
Not good for us. Protect us, please.
You're not getting your money back.
No.
Nike's not giving you the $15 you spent on those Air Monarchs, okay? So just
Don't
relax.
come
all right.
for the Monarchs.
Cutting your Nike off your shorts. Like, I understand that you're upset and you're bothered.
Right.
And here's the thing. I don't want to be dismissive of people's feelings, okay? Like, whatever your beliefs are about
Right.
what you believe in,
Why
and
you
you
do
feel
the
like
things
you're
you do.
making a statement, however silly it may be, okay?
Yes.
Because that's the world we live in. You got to pick sides. I've
Right.
made it very clear which side I'm on, okay?
Yes.
I think I made it obvious. So I don't need to continue to explain that.
Right.
But here's my point. This is what always gets lost in this situation, all right? This is not about the anthem. It's not about the military. It's not about the NFL even. It actually has nothing to do with the NFL. You know what it is? It's Kaepernick protesting the murders of black people by bad cops. Please take a note of every word that I use in that statement. Not cops. It's not a protest of cops.
Nope.
Policemen, policewomen, if
Law
you will.
enforcement.
Law enforcement.
Yeah.
Bad cops. There are bad doctors.
The ones doing the shoot,
And
shoot,
you know
bang,
what we
bang.
do? You know what we do with them?
What we doing?
We get rid of them
Yes.
because they can cost lives.
And he's protesting because it seems to be harder to get rid of the ones that are doing the killing of the black people.
Right. I would like to remind everyone, that's what this is all about.
Yes.
I don't know how many times the military has to come out and say, guess what? We, not all,
Yes.
obviously,
Yeah.
not all, but many military members have said, please stop politicizing us with Kaepernick because we actually fought so that everyone can have the freedom to protest so that we live in a free country. I'm obviously not speaking for all military members. I'm aware they all feel that way.
Right.
Okay. And just before everyone starts getting in the YouTube comments, I come from a military family. I have USAA insurance. Okay. So like,
Woo!
I just have
USAA.
I'm
Michelle
gonna say I have
can't
the
wait
best
to
ins-
marry
I have the
into
best
that.
insurance available.
Yes,
okay?
as do I, as
I'm
do
a
I.
very military family.
Yes.
My grandfather was in the Army for 30 years. He's command sergeant major. Okay. My other grandfather was in the Army. My cousin is still in the Army. My sister's active duty Air Force. So just, okay, relax. All right, I'm not speaking for any of them. I'm just
No.
saying the military is something that is important to me.
Well,
okay?
let me just, because my dad was a Marine and he works in South Carolina with veterans in South Carolina. He runs a nonprofit for that, and he has a text group thread. I was texting this morning. He said he texts all 50 of the people in his group, and he said the majority of them like that Kaepernick is the face of the Just Do It campaign. Some people wish that things were done differently, but also they all remember that Kaepernick started kneeling because a former Marine, Nate Boyer, told him to.
Facts,
or suggested
people.
that might be nicer to respect the people who did serve the country. So
I just would like for people.
Put on wax.
I would like for people in this situation to be bothered with facts. So let's review
Yes.
the facts again. Okay, Nike, $34.5 billion. Probably had a few meetings about whether this campaign was a good idea or not. Okay, A. B, 50% of the sales are international. People, just for anyone in America who doesn't understand what that means. And I don't even want to say America because that's not even accurate. The United States of America.
Yes.
Because North America is actually bigger than just the United States. I know it's bothered with facts, but that's what we're doing here.
Yes.
Fact time.
Shouts out to
Okay,
Canada.
50% of those people buy Nike. So they don't care about this controversy at all. Does
all.
not affect them. They don't care. Kaepernick was in the top 50 of jersey sales in 2017, and he did not play in 2017, just for anyone keeping track. Again, we're doing the facts thing here. He hasn't played since January 1st, 2017. In that season that he played, he had comparable numbers to a Tyrod Taylor, who will be a starting quarterback this year for the Cleveland Browns, and Andy Dalton, who has been a starting quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals. Whatever you think of the Bengals, they're still an NFL.
They both
NFL
look pretty
franchise.
good right now.
So they're both starting quarterbacks. So if you can just look bothered, I'm not going to go through all the numbers, but they're basically the same. So for everyone out there who's saying that Kaepernick is not good enough to be in the NFL, by the way, still involved in a collusion case with the NFL. The
Have to go
NFL
ahead.
and Nike have a contract, as Brandon mentioned, through to 2028. So
Hey, what you gonna do?
you're not going to do anything.
What are you gonna
And
do?
if you're burning and cutting up your clothes, not only are you getting rid of clothing that you could use,
Right.
because you've paid for it and Nike is not giving you your money back,
Yeah.
you're actually kind of contradicting yourself, because if you're doing it to protest veterans, we don't really have the best system for our veterans that have sacrificed a lot for our country. You could probably just donate it. And even if you don't really care about the veterans and this is fake outrage, you can just donate to people that need clothes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it to somebody.
So while you're so outraged that you can't even control yourself, that you're setting your own clothing on fire, you may want to think it through principle wise what you're doing. And the bigger point of all of this is that everyone's bothered by is like Nike is this corporation and they're using Kaepernick. Maybe, but there's always some element to everything that is not real, right? Like
Right.
I'm a cynic. That's just the way it is. Okay. However, Nike never dropped him. Nike never dropped Tiger.
That's true.
Nike never dropped Kobe.
That's true.
Because Nike's about that life.
Yeah.
Okay.
They still put him out there, but
It
he
doesn't
would- yeah,
matter
they didn't
because
drop
now
him.
they are.
Yeah,
Now they
yeah,
are.
yeah.
Okay. And I don't even want to put Kaepernick in the same conversation as Kobe and Tiger.
No, you can't.
I'm not.
No, you
But
can't,
I'm
yeah.
saying if we're controversial
We're
figures.
talking money. All right,
okay,
we're
they're-
talking what Nike does with their money. It's a
Right.
part of it. And also, what doesn't sit well with me, Nike, as much as I want to praise Nike for what they did for the culture, and I do, and I'm so happy that they're funding a social activist, former athlete right now, they're really going to roulette and betting on black and betting on red.
You know what they always say.
They're betting on red and black. They got a lot of money tied up in conservative things with the NFL as well.
Nike is going to be fine.
I know. They're
not that
covering
I was
their
ever
bases.
concerned for the welfare of Nike,
Yes.
because I'm not.
Right.
They're going to be fine.
They got
and
Michael
don't
Jordan.
tell me that Colin Kaepernick is a sellout. He has
come on now.
earned his fame before pre-protest, and he has every right to make money, and he's not using the cause to make money. He's the one that sacrificed his career for this.
Yeah.
So if he's going to make, and he never stopped making money off Nike, by the way, and the only reason why he's in the Nike conversation is because he was a starting NFL quarterback that played, it was one throw away from winning the Super Bowl.
Shout out to the Ravens.
Facts only around here, right?
Yeah.
Facts only today.
And he needs that money. That product in his hair looks expensive.
And the NFL released a statement today. The National Football League believes in dialogue, understanding, and unity. We embrace the role and responsibility of everyone involved with this game to promote meaningful, positive change in our communities. The social justice issues that Colin and other professional athletes have raised deserve our attention and action. And that is from Jocelyn Moore, the NFL's Executive Vice President of Communications and Public Affairs. So, I mean, look, to me, that this reads a couple different ways. One, you can take it as like a nice thing that they said, that they support the players. But to me, it's more of, okay, Nike is our partner through 2028. We don't want no smoke.
Yeah, like it's interesting that they're put in a position that they're trying to put players in the sense of like not upsetting the people who's paying the money.
Because we still don't have an answer on what the actual anthem rules are going to be.
Still on hold
for this year.
Games on Thursday.
Even though particular teams have said this is you're going to be suspended if you do this, or if you stay in the locker room or whatever. But look, it's a nice statement, like basically saying that they support the players, but we'll see. It's not a divisive statement, which is good. Like, they're not going to come out and condemn the ad, because they really can't.
But to say that they support the players now, was it the 30th anniversary plan for the NFL to just start to decide to support the players too? Because they haven't been doing it up until this point.
I don't know, but that's the statement from the NFL. So
take that as you will.
Yeah, that's nice.